Hi guys, my name is Adam Bowcutt and I am the co-founder of XM Force, and welcome to the first part of a 5-part series on growth mindset psychology for young entrepreneurs. This course was created specifically for the Grow Together community, for the Grow Together Academy, and follow the link below to sign up for the 4 remaining sections. So today is, what is your personal brand and why is it so important with respect to growth mindset psychology? So the first benefit of focusing on your personal brand with respect to growth mindset psychology is that it refines and focuses and it magnifies your personal brand, what you bring to the world, what value you bring to the world through the vehicle of your business initially. So your personal brand will remain sustainable and it will grow and develop over the long term. For example, you could grow a business and then you can exit it, and then that business has built has built its own brand, which is very valuable, and then that gets sold and along with the brand of the business. Your personal brand, unique to you, stays with you for life, so it's critical. So, and another benefit is the specific value that you distribute through any type of interaction, whether it's media, in person, through others, through word of mouth, is emphasized through your personal brand. So firstly, let's define what growth mindset psychology is and what a personal brand is. So growth mindset psychology is always learning, always be learning, and using that learning practically, using psychological tools to build and create and add value consistently. And your personal brand is who you are and what you bring to the world. As an entrepreneur, we are creative, we are risk takers, we go against the grain, we add value and learn constantly. So I am Adam Bowcutt and I am an entrepreneur, and I add value and I learn. I'm always learning and always applying that learning to contribute. So I'd recommend for you to start to say those things. If you say it in your mind's eye, say it in the mirror, say, I am an entrepreneur. Various I am statements really help to refine and focus your identity, which increases your confidence in what you are creating. So, who are you? Really think about it deeply and start to write it down. I am, I am, I am. And another benefit of focusing on developing your personal brand is that you will start to strengthen and go deeper and build your personal network, your business network. And for me, it's combining combining everything together. So instead of compartmentalizing work and life, it's combining work and life into one unique experience, lived daily with lots of learning and adding value as a young entrepreneur. It's so important. This will provide so much value, so much growth for your entire life. I like to think of building your network with respect to your personal brand as your personal brand magnifies what you deliver to the world, who you are, and that's magnified through different daily experiences, through social media, through technologies that haven't even been created yet. In the future, you've got also so many connections out there already that can lead to other connections. So to compare that to your neural networks in your mind, so you've got these synapses that fire ideas into different synapses that create a connection. And so, for example, you've got one separate idea and then it connects to another separate idea and it creates a new one. So when you link that idea to your personal brand and building your network, when your personal brand is magnified, once it's been refined, it helps to create a deeper, stronger, wider network of different individuals with different personal brands, and you start to attract people from different backgrounds, different skills, different businesses, different environments, and that's like having two separate synapses fire and connecting together to create a new idea, new value, new connections, deeper and stronger. It's so important. And what is your network? Your network is your net worth. So really focusing on this is massively valuable for the long term. So quick story, my background is I did a degree in psychology. I was quite apt at sports psychology. I had after that, I moved to London and got a job that I wasn't connected with purposefully, and then I went down into a deep depression spiral of clinical depression, and that I'll explain that on another time. However, it was an important part. It was breakdown, breakthrough, and growth now. So I ended up deciding, and when you make a decision, it can change your life like that. So I would highly recommend for you to start to hone in on making decisions quickly and sticking with them, and that will build as you grow your skills in that by refining and focusing on your personal brand, who you are, what you bring to the world. So I was a sponsored snowboarder, competitive snowboarder, and then I'm currently working in the corporate world. So I'm bringing together corporate ideas and structures and systems, growth mindset psychology, my own personal brand, who I am. Once you start to use that mindset and build your network and your personal brand, you will start to develop so many opportunities. And it's once, as an entrepreneur, you'll start to realize and grow to the sense where you can make those quick decisions and you can make use of the opportunities, because that's what makes us entrepreneurs, is making a decision, adding value, and capitalizing on opportunities to help serve people, add value, and change the world. So that is, it's so exciting. So a solution is to create a clear and concise statement. One clear, concise statement on one page that is punchy and strong and really represents who you are and what you bring to the world. And it explains why you do what you do with energy. So the question that I'd love to ask you to really help you refine and focus and develop your personal brand with respect to growth mindset psychology for young entrepreneurs is, if you already had $1 billion in your bank account, what would you do every single day for the rest of your life? And there is a proviso, is that you must also include how you would continue to add value to others. So have a think about that. So for me, if I had $1 billion in my bank, what I would do every single day for the rest of my life is, my why is my purpose. My mission is to help save 500,000 lives from suicide and depression, one life at a time. That is my why, that is my focus, and that gets me up in the morning, keeps me energized, helps the synapses fire, helps learn every day and contribute and serve. And my values are kindness, service, and trust. And I'm a growth mindset psychology specialist, and I help others grow and develop and realize their potential, and also to be exponential. So that is my personal brand, and that is what I bring to the world, and that's being developed. And it will adapt and change, because as human beings, as we go through time, I'm 40 now. When I'm in 10 years time, when I'm 50, I would have developed, I would have grown, and my personal brand will need to adapt slightly to adapt with my own personal growth. This is linked to who I'm becoming, on my mission, on my goals, on achieving and working towards and enjoying the process as an entrepreneur, to becoming that person, becoming this person who I am now, to where I want to go. So I am here, I want to get to this life standard. And you've got all these goals, and this is a great foundation to start with, is personal branding. Who are you? What is your personal brand with respect to growth mindset psychology? And focusing on building your network, building and refining and magnifying who you are and what you personally bring to the world. Massively important. So I have a challenge for you guys, which is your homework, and that is, so part one is to really delve deep into your mind, into your heart, into your soul, and start to write it down. If you already had $1 billion US in your bank account, just imagine it, just imagine. What would you do every single day for the rest of your life, and why? Remember, with one proviso, you must also include how you would continue to add value to others' lives and to contribute. Because entrepreneurship for me is like jumping off a building and creating and building a plane on the way down. Your personal brand is who you are and how and why, most importantly, why you're building that plane. And I can assure you, you cannot do that alone. So write it down, get it from your mind into reality. Write down at least 3 points, what you would do, how you would do it, and most importantly, why. That'll start to refine your personal brand. And then the challenge, part two of the challenge is, for your homework, is to ask 3 people this question. When you think of your name, so for example, when you think of Adam Bowcutt, what immediately springs to mind? When you see the name, when you see your name, ask them, when you see your name, see my name on social media, you hear it, someone talking about it, you think of your name, what immediately springs to mind? What are the words? What are the associations? And record what they say. Whatever they say, free form association, as in just write down whatever springs to mind, could be anything, and record it. And then come back for lesson 2, and that will be explained once you've signed up. So, as a quick review, lesson 1 was growth mindset psychology for young entrepreneurs, focused on what is your personal brand. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for listening, and I hope you got some value from it. And I'm always looking for feedback, so feel free to contact me, write comments, and provide feedback. So with that information, it can be thought about, reviewed, and improved with that information, that knowledge for the future, to always be learning and growing. All right, thanks a lot. Peace.